Hey, what's good, guys? If you're a guy in your late 20s or 30s, you might have noticed that life feels heavy sometimes. Work's intense, relationships are complicated, and maybe you're wondering, is this what I signed up for? Don't worry, you're not alone in that. Science actually backs this up. It's called the happiness curve, and it says your 30s can be a very wild ride. But here's the thing, what you do now can set you up for a happier, more fulfilled life down the road. So let's break that down. What's going on in your 30s, why it feels that way, and how to make it work for you. Stick around because this is going to hit home. Let's start with the big picture. Research, like studies by economist David Blanchflower, shows life satisfaction follows a U-shaped curve. So you picture this, you're super excited in your 20s, right? New job, new adventures, life's a big party. But then your 30s hit and things start feeling a little off. The data says happiness tends to dip through your 30s and 40s, bottoming out around your mid-40s before climbing back up in your 50s, 60s, and beyond. Now, why is that? In your 30s, you're in the thick of it. You're grinding at work. You're maybe dealing with a mortgage, a serious relationship. You probably might have kids. You're building your life, but it's stressful. Studies from the Midlife in the United States project show guys in their 30s often feel moderate satisfaction, but wrestle with big questions like, am I on the right path? Or what's my legacy gonna be? Does this sound familiar? So look, your 30s are like the second quarter of a game. You're not a rookie anymore, but you're not coasting to victory either. You're hustling, and the hustle can make you feel like you're sliding down the happiness curve. So why do the 30s hit so hard? Psychologists have some answers on this. First, there's something called socio-emotional selectivity theory. Big fancy name, but it's a very simple idea. In your 30s, you're still chasing big goals, right? The promotion, the house, the perfect relationship. You're focused on the future, and that can make you feel like you're never doing enough. But compare that to your 60s or 70s, when research shows people shift to prioritizing what feels good now, like deep friendships or time with family. Then there's the pressure of comparison. Social media's got you seeing your friend's new car or your old college friend's perfect life, right? Studies in social, psychological, and personality science say this ramps up your stress in your 30s. Plus, you're starting to think about the long game here too, right? Health, money, purpose. It's a lot. Basically, your 30s are when life hands you a big old reality check. But the good news, you can use this time to set yourself up for the upswing of that happiness curve. All right, so let's get practical. The research is clear. What you do in your 30s can make or break how happy you are when you're older. The Harvard study of adult development, one of the longest studies on happiness, says 3 things matter: your health, your relationships, and your financial stability. So let's break it down. Number 1, health. Build habits. Now, your 30s are prime time to lock in healthy habits. So hit the gym, eat better, maybe cut back on the late night drinking. Now why? Because studies show good health in your 30s reduces chronic issues in your 60s, which keeps you alive and happy. So start small, swap a soda for water, take a 20-minute walk. It all adds up. Number 2, relationships. Invest in the real ones. The Harvard study says strong relationships are the biggest predictor of happiness as you age. In your 30s, it's easy to let friendships slide because you're busy, but don't. Text your friends, plan a hangout, be there for your family. And if you're in a relationship, put in the work to make it solid. These connections will carry you through the tough times and make the good times even better. Number 3, finances. Get your money right. Financial stress is a happiness killer. Research from the Midas study shows money worries in your 30s can actually haunt you later. So start saving, even if it's just a little. Pay down high-interest debt, maybe talk to a financial advisor, or check out free resources online. Building a safety net now gives you peace of mind when you're older. So think of your 30s as the foundation for your future self. The guy you're going to be at 60 is watching, and he's begging you to make smart moves now. One last thing, your mindset. The U-shaped curve says your 30s might feel like a grind, but they're also a chance to grow. Psychologists like Erik Erikson talk about generativity in midlife, building something that matters, whether it's a career, a family, or a legacy. Start asking yourself, what do I want to stand for? What's worth my energy? Now, here's where science comes in, all right? Research shows keeping your brain sharp through stuff like reading, learning new skills, or even just puzzles helps you think clearly about the answers to the big questions. A 2019 study in the Journal of Positive Psychology found that guys with strong cognitive health are better at figuring out their values and what they want their life to mean. So, challenge your mind. It's like a workout for your purpose. Then there's being present, mindfulness. Got it, sounds soft, but listen. Studies in psychological science say practices like meditation or just taking 5 minutes to focus on the moment can help you cut through the noise and figure out what you care about, not what social media says you should care about. It's basically like a cheat code for knowing what's worth your energy. So try it. You can journal your thoughts or take a walk with your phone, without your phone, or just breathe. It's legit. Your 30s are your shot to define your legacy. Don't sleep on your mental game or the power of being in the moment. The research says that by your 50s and 60s, you'll likely feel more content, especially if you've built these habits now. Older guys often say they're happier because they've learned to let go of what doesn't matter. You can start doing that today. So, guys, your 30s might feel like you're sliding down the happiness curve, but you're actually setting the stage for the epic comeback that is to come. Prioritize your health, your close relationships, and your cash flow. Reflect on what really matters to you. Do that, and the research says that you're on track for a life that feels fulfilling when you're older. If this hit home, drop a like, share it with your friends, and subscribe for more real talk on Leveling Up. Let me know in the comments. What's one thing you're doing in your 30s to set up your future? And let's keep the conversation going. Until next time, keep grinding, and I'll see you in the next one.